Well, look, let's move on because Donald Trump's nominee for Secretary of State, Marco Rubio, has warned that a dangerous China cheated its way to superpower status and described it as the most potent and dangerous near-peer adversary this nation has ever faced. Have a look.
If we stay on the road we're on right now, in less than 10 years, virtually everything that matters to us in life will depend on whether China will allow us to have it or not. Everything from the blood pressure medicine we take to what movies we get to watch and everything in between, we will depend on China for it. They have come to dominate the critical mineral industry supplies throughout the world. Everywhere in the world, they've now established critical mineral rights. Even those who want to see more electric cars, no matter where you make them, those batteries are almost entirely dependent on the ability of the Chinese and the willingness of the Chinese Communist Party to produce it and export it to you.
Ami, no doubt he's going to be a very strong Secretary of State. What do you make of those comments?
Yeah, first of all, I was in China last week, and it's a scary place to be. Everywhere you go are cameras. You go to the subway. Literally, as you put your ticket into the subway toll booth, there's literally cameras that you're looking at. There's doing facial recognition. You see the square around your face. It's a scary, scary fascist place. It is the most potent and dangerous enemy we have, and he recognized that. First of all, I want to say that it seems to me now that all of the obstinance of the Democrats to Trump's nominees seem to be melting away. I'm glad to see it. I don't think it's in small part because the polling that they see also, and the last polling we saw just came out a few days ago, that President Trump is now on a percentage basis 25% ahead of Joe Biden. No shock there. But what I think we see here, and the important takeaway here, is that when you look at a person like Marco Rubio, you see that Trump is not going to be an isolationist, right? That's what people kept saying. That being America first and being engaged in the world are not mutually exclusive. Trump and his nominees understand the threats that we face, whether it be China or Russia or Iran or Hamas. They know it, they understand it, they want to engage it. This is not an isolationist. It wasn't the first term, it will not be the second term. It's a robust, a diverse administration that I think will put the world in a better place. No question about it.
No, I completely agree with you. You're absolutely spot on. Now, I want to talk to you about Meta because Mark Zuckerberg is apparently facing a revolt of sorts from staff who are just so furious about his, quote, MAGA makeover. This, of course, comes after the Facebook founder said that there was too much censorship on Facebook as well as Instagram. And I had to laugh here. One employee said it's total chaos internally at Meta right now. I'd call the mood shock and disbelief. I mean, you've just got to laugh, don't you? It's just funny.
No, it's great. It's wonderful. It's rich. I want to see what they're going to say because Mark Zuckerberg is actually going to the inauguration. And I think it's going to be wonderful to see him sitting next to Elon Musk, which is the plan. Look, I don't blame the guy. He's looking out for his own interests, right? He understands what's happening in the next 4 years. He wants to get ahead of it. And I think it's all great. I think I want less censorship. I mean, I think all of us, including your company, you personally, I'm sure, me personally, saw the effects of censorship on our own social media. So have that turn around, having a more open discussion, allowing us to have our views and not be censored is a great thing. I think it's wonderful. And all these idiots who work for these social media companies who are leftists, yeah, screw you.
Oh, we put it beautifully, as always. Ami Horowitz, nice to chat to you. Thank you very much for joining me on the show this evening.